Over 40 years ago, Volkswagen thought an automobile born in Europe might make sense for people throughout the world. The company brought the car to America in 1949.
And now the star of the 1949 Auto Show. The car of the future. The car the public wants. The all-new DeSoto.
The long skirts will be the next look on the fashion scene. The Studebaker will be the next look on the automotive scene.
So there's no doubt about it. Next year, every car in America will have holes in its side.
Longer, lower, wider. The 49 Hudson is the car for you.
So Volkswagen will constantly be changing, improving, and refining this car. Not necessarily to keep in style with the times, but to make a better car. Which means to all of you...
Things didn't get off to a very fast start. In its first year in America, only 2 Volkswagens were sold. But it turned out to be a good idea after all. Since then, customers have purchased over 50 million Volkswagens worldwide. Success in Europe has been particularly impressive. Serving a market nearly as large as the United States, Volkswagen is Europe's #1 automaker. The company's success is easy to understand. Unlike the United States, where households maintain an average of 2 or 3 cars, Europeans average 1 or 2. That means one vehicle must serve many needs: commuting, running errands, vacationing, and plain old driving pleasure. The one that does it all is Europe's bestseller, Volkswagen, possibly the most versatile brand of automobile in the world. How does Volkswagen do it? By designing automobiles that, to put it simply, are big on the inside, small on the outside, and by building them the way Volkswagen always has: sturdy, strong, reliable. The big on the inside, small on the outside idea originated with the microbus, the world's first passenger van. Since no one would have known what a passenger van was, the company called it the Volkswagen station wagon.
A station wagon is a good idea. It gives you more room than a car because the back is square, but not that much more. And what if you have more than a station wagon can carry? What do? Buy 2 station wagons? Wouldn't it be nice to have one station wagon that carried as much as 2 station wagons? If you play around with the problem a little and get rid of the pieces that waste space, you can figure out how to make a station wagon that's not only smaller outside, but bigger inside. And the first time you see a Volkswagen station wagon, you'll wonder why nobody figured it out before.
Or why it took 30 years for other automakers to catch on. By that time, Volkswagen had advanced the design another 2 full generations into today's Vanagon. The #1 selling van in Europe, it is perhaps the most successful expression of Volkswagen's basic design idea to date. Big on the inside, small on the outside, is a combination of qualities especially suited to the needs of physically challenged people. My name is Pamela Martin, and I experienced a spinal stroke at C3-4 10 years ago. I'm a professional actress, and I'm here on behalf of Volkswagen to show you how user-friendly the Vanagon can be. How does Vanagon deliver so much interior space? The answer begins with the position of Vanagon's 2.1-liter water-cooled engine. Located over the rear driving wheels, its low profile clears the way for a 49 cubic foot luggage area, leaving the remainder of the vehicle free for passengers. If you eliminate the luggage area altogether and add a windshield, you've got the basic design of minivans similar to Dodge Caravan. In addition to more interior space, Vanagon's engine position generates 2 more advantages. Since the vehicle doesn't have its engine mounted between the front wheels, they can turn more. That'll give you the ability to make surprisingly tight turns. The Econoline needs 42 feet to reverse direction, and the Taurus Wagon 40. Vanagon needs only 36 feet, resulting in outstanding passenger car-like maneuverability. And since the engine is mounted between the rear driving wheels, traction is improved. The power plant itself was originally designed for use in high-performance sports cars, and has been enhanced with state-of-the-art fuel injection, producing smooth, efficient engine performance. While trim in length, the Vanagon's wide stance contributes to a firm, solid ride. It also contributes to the big on the inside ingredient in Volkswagen's design. Between you and Vanagon's spacious interior is a large, easy-to-operate door. Invented by Volkswagen in 1967, the sliding side door has been licensed to other manufacturers for years, but there's nothing like getting the original. When fully open, the door locks into place. That's an important safety feature. The door won't move if you've parked on a grade. It's also adaptable for use with an electric opener. From here, you can see several important dimensions, beginning with the floor, which is conveniently close to the ground. 16 inches to be exact. That's full 9 inches lower than the Ford Econoline. That's why you have an entry step in the Econoline and not in the Vanagon. Vanagon's closeness to the ground translates into less wear and tear on your lift or ramp, and less time spent entering the vehicle. The passenger cabin has 2 rear-facing theater-style seats that fold down when being used. There's also a fold-down table with cup holders nearby for added convenience. To make room for a lift, the seats have a quick-release feature enabling removal or replacement in seconds. Vanagon's wide 42.5-inch doorway accommodates most full-sized van lifts, including modern swing-out designs. Volkswagen does not manufacture or install adaptive driving aids or orthopedic devices, nor does the company intend to sanction, one way or the other, the installation of the specific equipment shown in this program. The equipment has been installed for the purpose of demonstration. Unlike domestic vans, Vanagon's doorway stands 52 inches high, a full 4 inches taller than the Econoline, and 7 inches taller than the Caravan. That makes entry much easier and may eliminate the cost of extending the height of the doorway and raising the roof. First thing you'll notice inside is ample headroom, 58.5 inches from floor to ceiling, probably enough to make raising the roof once again unnecessary. The next thing you'll notice is visibility. With 50 inches from the floor to the top of the windows, you should enjoy an excellent view without the expense of a lowered floor. You'll also be comfortable. Vanagon's factory-installed air conditioning has a central distribution channel reaching well into the rear of the cabin. To keep the passenger cabin warm, Vanagon utilizes a separately controlled heater located under the rear bench. There's extra storage space on either side, too. The bench also folds down into a full-sized bed. Throughout the vehicle are courtesy lights, which illuminate any time a door is opened. That includes the side door. Another important aspect of comfort is Vanagon's very smooth ride. While many full-size domestic vans, like the Econoline, use a solid rear axle and leaf springs in their suspension, Vanagon has 4-wheel independent suspension of the type used in passenger cars. It delivers a smooth, comfortable car-like ride. So regardless of the distance you travel in Vanagon's passenger cabin, it'll probably be the most comfortable ride you've had, short of transferring to one of the seats. Transfer in Vanagon is practical, since both the front and the rear seats are approximately the same height as the average wheelchair, and they're firm, providing good lumbar and thigh support. Since Vanagon's engine is mounted in the rear, there's no engine housing obstructing the path of your transfer. There may also be no need to undertake the expense of adding electric motors to the driver's seat. The front seats are made so they're easily modified to swivel. Vanagon, like all Volkswagens, has been engineered to maximize driver comfort and control. The two go hand in hand. A comfortable driving position helps you concentrate on your driving. An uncomfortable position doesn't. Driving position in Vanagon's firm seats can be adjusted in several ways. Both the back of the seat and the headrest can be repositioned. The armrests provide valuable support in operating hand controls. Turning this wheel adjusts their height. Vanagon accepts a wide variety of hand controls. They can be installed without substantial modification of the vehicle. That's an advantage if you choose to restore the vehicle for resale. Other driver controls are, by design, within easy reach. Some handy options are too, including cruise control, power windows and door locks, and power side view mirrors with built-in electric defrosters to make travel in cold weather less frustrating. Driver control depends as much as anything on seeing where you're going and being able to change direction quickly and efficiently. You need good visibility and responsive steering. As is true with the passenger cabin, the driver's seat enjoys excellent visibility. Standard intermittent windshield wipers aid visibility too. Power-assisted rack and pinion steering is precise. Vanagon goes where you point it. The feel of the road is true. It's another Vanagon standard feature. If you prefer riding in the front passenger seat, the transfer for many people is a reasonable one. This is due in part, once again, to the absence of an engine housing between the front seats. The passenger seat, like the driver's seat, is easily modified to swivel. With the use of a rear post lift, you can transfer to it from the passenger cabin. Whatever your preference, Vanagon offers a lot of possibilities. Another unique group of user-friendly features in Vanagon concerns access to common maintenance checks. The engine, you'll recall, is mounted over the rear driving wheels. In addition to improving traction and interior space, the engine's position makes checking coolant and oil simple. The gas cap is next to the passenger door and within wheelchair reach. Removing a quick-release service cover on the instrument panel provides easy access to brake fluid. Access to windshield washer fluid and the fuse panel is convenient too. Convenience also describes Vanagon's large rear luggage area, thanks to a hatch that stays where you put it. Inside, 49 cubic feet of luggage space, enough to handle most anything you'll need to bring along. To enhance rear vision, the hatch window has its own wiper, washer, and defroster. By now, I'm sure it's clear to you that Vanagon offers a unique package of van and passenger car features. There's one more very important thing. It all fits in a standard-sized garage. And, more importantly, Vanagon fits comfortably into a wide range of lifestyles, thanks to its high degree of versatility and the selection of available models. In addition to the Vanagon Karat, there's the Vanagon Camper GL, the veritable home on wheels, equipped with conveniences that earn it that distinction. Rounding out the lineup is the 7-seater Vanagon GL, with Synchro 4-wheel drive available as an option. Vanagon indeed offers a lot of possibilities. To help you evaluate what they can do for you, Volkswagen has put together a program that'll provide you with more valuable information, including some that could save you money. Look for details in the literature accompanying this videotape. There's one characteristic common to all of Vanagon's possibilities. It boils down to 2 words: user-friendly. User-friendly thanks to things like low conversion costs, the ease in restoration for resale, the low floor, ample headroom, the many passenger car features. See for yourself. Make your own evaluation. Visit a Volkswagen dealership and find out how friendly a good idea, big on the inside, small on the outside can be.